Well, no one has been able to come up with a good alternative yet that everyone seems to agree on. So that's moot. Look, I agree with you. And speaking of December 14, Chris, you were actually one of the first business leaders to push for a royal commission into the Bondi terror attack. You even created a website where Australians could call for one. Later, hundreds more joined the cause too and made their voices heard. Why was it important to you? And do you think now that the government's called one, you have faith in how it's actually been set up by the Prime Minister?
Two answers. The first one was, obviously I love the Jewish community. I've got so many Jewish friends. The Jewish community as a minority have contributed so much at every level, intellectually, morally, philanthropically. As a minority group in Australia, they are, pound for pound, one of the greatest contributors that this country has ever seen. And when that disgusting, filthy, disgusting attack, that massacre, whilst that was an attack on innocent Jewish people celebrating Hanukkah, Joe Average, Caroline, Mr Joe Citizen, saw that as an absolute attack on Australia. And I can tell you, when we started to run that campaign for business leaders, on that Tuesday that Alex Vincourt, mate of mine from Peter's Shares, started that, we only had 7 people, 7 on the Tuesday. That was after Christmas. By the Friday, there was 137, chairman of companies, chairman of banks, all the so-called wokies. They absolutely dusted the woke BS off and actually came. And credit to them. Yeah, you've got to give credit where credit's due. 137 of those senior business people came out. And that led, Carolyn, to the sports guys coming out then on the Sunday, the military and security guys coming out on the Tuesday, and then progressively through in and out the, Supreme Court judges, the barristers, etc., coming out on the previous Thursday. And by that Tuesday afternoon, when the military guys had come out, we knew Albanese was bust. We knew he was folded, he had to fold, the word was going around the street. And thank goodness there's a Royal Commission. I just so hope that the terms of reference will be just as strong and protective for the Jewish community. I really pray for that.
Yeah, look, really well said. Thank you as a member of the Jewish community for your support. And I have no doubt that it was voices like yours and other leading voices from outside our community that helped put the pressure on the government to actually take the right step and call a Royal Commission. Chris Garnaut, thanks so much for your time tonight.